Hi guys, Ryan Power and Kerwin here, and today we're going to be having a look at the Time Warrior Collector's set. But first of all, I'm just going to give you a few channel updates and just letting you know what's going on with the channel. As some of you might know, I hit 1 year since I've been on YouTube last week, Friday. And I was gonna do a video for it, but yeah, my sleeping pattern has just been all over the place this holidays, and you can see me in the packaging there, but yeah, it's just been all over the place, and I basically wasn't awake for it. There's a clock right above me that's making noise. Just excuse me while I get rid of that. We don't need that on top of the horrible bleeping noise that I can only assume will be, I'm just yelling right now because, yeah, shoot, we don't need that over the noise that is my camera filming. But I did say I was going to review Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I saw the movie. It was fantastic. I filmed a review, but I felt in my 15-minute time limit that I just didn't get enough information across that I wanted to. Yeah, so I'll verify my account very soon so I can upload videos longer. But yeah, and it looks like that I might convert this channel into just, for the moment, pure action figure reviews. So yeah, we'll just move the Doctor out of the way here and look at the packaging. It's I don't care for this packaging. Just zoom out there. I realise I was zoomed in. If I rush over elements, it's because this is my second time filming this. My card got full memory just into it, so yeah. But there you have the Doctor. Third Doctor, of course, 1973. Time Warrior Collector set for Doctor 1970 to 1974. Got links there. Set includes Third Doctor, Commander Links on Taran, yada yada yada. More pictures. Before we get to that, another picture. Very good. And now we'll just read the bio. I don't expect you to be able to make that out with my shitty camera. But the Third Doctor spent much of this incarnation exiled on Earth. Sophisticated and elegant, this Doctor was more of a pure scientist than his predecessors, surrounded by gadgets and vehicles. But whether aiding UNIT against invasions or travelling to distant planets, his kindness and belief in peace was rarely stronger. Now we have a read-up on the Time Warrior. Journalist Sarah Jane Smith covertly gains access to a research centre where top scientists are being held in protective custody while UNIT investigates the disappearance of a number of their colleagues. The missing scientists have been kidnapped by Sontaran Lynx and taken back to medieval England, where they are working under hypnosis to repair his crashed spaceship. The Third Doctor follows in the TARDIS, and Sarah Jane stows away. In return for shelter, Lynx has provided a robber baron called Irongron with anachronistically advanced weapons to use in attacks on neighbouring castles. The Doctor helps Sir Edward of Wessex to repel one such attack when he and Sarah Jane conspire to drug the food in Irongron's kitchens so that the weapons can be removed while the men are unconscious. Aided by one of the kidnapped scientists, Rubish, he then sends the others back to the 20th century using Lynx's primitive time travel equipment. Lynx shoots Irongron down and gets ready to leave in the repaired ship. How one of Sir Edward's archers fires an arrow into the vulnerable probic vent at the back of his neck, killing him. The Doctor, Sarah Jane, and Hal escape just before the ship explodes, destroying the castle. There you go, and just a little fact, the Time Warrior was actually my first ever Doctor Who story that I watched. Not actually at the time of airing, that would make me quite old. But yeah, I caught a repeat of it, first ever episode, of course. This is the first appearance of a Sontaran, and in my opinion, the first appearance of, well, not my opinion, sorry, let me rephrase that. The first ever appearance of, in my opinion, the best companion, Sarah Jane Smith. But yeah, here is the Doctor. You have your standard articulation. The head can look side to side, not a 360 unless you really force it, but I don't recommend that, as pretty much every third Doctor figure has a stuck head. You have arm articulation, can go up. Bicep joint, elbow joint, and his sonic's falling out of his hand. Actually, we'll look at that now because it seems to just be getting in the way. So yeah, it's your standard silver with the yellow and black stripes running down it, and the red ring around the tip with the black paint. It's a nice piece. So yeah, going back, you got the wrist articulation. You got waist articulation, which you don't really need to force that much, but yeah. And then his legs can go out that far, forward. The thigh can move, and the knee joint. So we will just reach behind the box here. I'm working on a very small spot. I like the lining. But yeah. We'll just compare him, and I dropped his Sonic too, but oh well. We'll just compare him to the 11 Doctors set version. Obviously, the head sculpts I think are the same, although mine has been damaged when I tried to remove the head or loosen it up. Some of the paint has worn off the head, and you can see flesh colour coming through, and his nose is a bit caved in. It's at an angle, I don't think you can make it out, but I believe the jacket, well obviously the jacket's the same, but I believe it's the same colouring. This one has the white shirt, this one has the sort of the turquoise shirt. He has the black bow tie where he has the cravat. This one has the boots with the pants tucked in. This just has the regular pants over shoes. But this one has some dirt wash towards the bottom. I think you can make that out. And the paint on the knees, the knee joints has worn off. But I can just touch that up myself. And that doesn't sound right, but yeah, and I think this one is actually, yeah, this one seems to be taller. I don't know, it's just me, he seems a bit taller. But yeah, and he doesn't have the cloak because he didn't in the story. I believe the only other time he wore this outfit was at the beginning of Green Death, I think. But yeah, really nice figure. So yeah, we'll just move him. You know what? Let's just stand here. Reach behind the box again is where I'm keeping everyone lost. We'll look at links. I'm not going to go through articulation because it's exactly the same as the Doctor. Detailing wise, the helmet looks really nice. It's this dark metallic silver. You've got the eye holes in there. And if we can just zoom in, I don't think you can see it, but the grating is actually in there. It's got the grating, and you can't really see it, but the air holes at the top form an insignia. Then got the little the ridge. I don't know. Yeah, and then you've got the continuation of the mask or helmet. Neck ring section with the probic vent. I didn't like in the new series. I don't know if it was in the classic series, but from what I've seen it wasn't. How they explained that the reason they always fight their enemies in battle, and is because they can't turn their backs because of the Pro Big Ben. I just think it's better that they're warmongers, basically. But yeah, you got the vest, shirt section, really nice, dark, metallic, grey. Then you got the silver belt section, I guess. It's got this checkerboard effect on it. The communicator device with the black and the red and green buttons. You've got the arms, the puffy top goes down into the slim. Then you've got the elbow pads, which are just like rubber pieces applied to the joints. So when you move it around, they can come off, but you just push them back on again. You got his little Sontaran hands with the 3 fingers. His gun, which I don't recommend you take out. You keep putting it back in and taking it out again, because it will probably, I know mine has some paint wear on it. Some of the silvers come off around the handle part, but that could break if you continue to fiddle with it. But yeah, you got the little tip up the top here, the bronze tip, and if you don't have it in his hand, he does have a little loop that you can have it there. Knee guards, same thing as the elbow pads, they're just on there. Black boots, which are a different black to the rest of the outfit. Nice folds and stuff, and the silver there. And his helmet is removable. Again, I will say this, do not keep putting this on and off. And just a warning, if you are planning on having it on, you have to fight with it when you first do it. But once it's on there, it sits really nice. But if you have him displayed too long, like I do, I have him displayed holding the helmet. If you have him displayed long enough without the helmet, it can be a fight to get this back on. I was sitting down for the first review and I was trying to fix it back on and it wouldn't. So yeah, but you've got a really nice head sculpt here. Looks really nice. You've got dark brown and it's got this like cool wash on it. The only complaint I can think of is the beard and the eyebrows are done in such a way that it can look slightly off in some lighting. It just seems a little too, a little bit too much. But and that's my Facebook going in the background in case you didn't hear that. But yeah, a really nice figure for Lynx, and it's not over yet. This is also included with the set. We'll just move the Sonics out of the way there. Is the Sontaran ship. So this looks really nice. It looks like a giant golf ball with patterns on it. You got sort of like the circle pattern up the top there, and it's got the spirals going down, or the diamond spirals, I guess. The door opens, but it opens the wrong way. In the story it opens the other way, but because this is being reused from the Sontaran experiment set, which I'm going to get at some point, it opens this way. I don't mind that much. At least they painted it red. It does look like a toilet. Probably at some time down the road, because this is a hollow piece, I am going to probably cut this section away so I can actually put links inside it at some time. I don't know how that will work out, but I don't see any real need for me to have that display in there. You have some dirt wash on it, which can look a bit odd. Mine has some scuff marks from when it's been rolling around and all that. But you got the bottom there, which they didn't have to do. They could have just left that blank, excuse me, because you don't really see it in the story. So it's nice that they've done that, and it's got this nice dirt wash on it, and it's black around there with these little rivets, and then black sort of marks around there. So yeah, I'm running out of time, guys, but that's it. I can't tell you what the next one's going to be. It's probably going to be the Destiny of the Daleks set, I think. But yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.